Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the City Colleges of Chicago faculty and graduating class of 2012.
Soon-to-be graduates, and hello, proud family members and friends. This is the best day of the year for City Colleges of Chicago. It is exhilarating to see such an assembly of dedicated and talented individuals, our graduates and all those who have helped them get there. Parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, husbands, wives, and friends. And I want to say a special thank you and a happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers in the audience this Mother's Day. And of course, to our dedicated faculty and staff who every day endeavor to make days like this possible. Graduates, today you stand on all of their shoulders. Mostly, you stand out for your own intellect and perseverance, and you stand apart in our society. Fewer than 4 in 10 American adults have any sort of college degree, although it is increasingly a requirement for professional advancement. Perhaps the most powerful illustration of your drive and commitment is this fact. 45 million adults in today's America have gone to college or a university, but never earned a degree. You went the distance to earn a diploma. More than a degree, this is a mark that sets you apart. But it should not be an ending. It is a new beginning. In today's fast-changing economy, we must all continue to learn throughout our careers. City Colleges is an institution that allows you to return to hone your skills and advance in your career. Remember, in this economy, to be competitive, you must always keep learning. I was in your same shoes just a few years back, walking across the stage to receive an associate's degree from the City Colleges of Chicago. I graduated and transferred from Olive-Harvey College and went to the Illinois Institute, that's Olive-Harvey, and went to the Illinois Institute of Technology, where I earned a Bachelor's of Computer Science. And during my 14-year career at ComEd, I went back to school to earn a master's degree and an MBA. So I stand before you today as Chancellor of the City Colleges, humbled by your accomplishments and waiting to see all that you will do in the future. Some of you will soon begin rewarding careers, and others will go on to further your education. In both cases, you will likely pursue fields where the growth for technology and complexity means a college degree is now a must. All of you, I know will be joining the new and improved City Colleges Alumni Association to take advantage of the network of tens of thousands of City Colleges grads across our city, and so we can keep up with you and share your stories of your own success. We know we have prepared you well and are sending you off knowing you will have saved up to $40,000 by attending City Colleges of Chicago, which makes you doubly smart. Whatever your path after today, you are the generation that will decide the future of our city and our country. How we once again become a society that truly works for everyone. You are also a symbol of the reinvention of City Colleges of Chicago begun 2 years ago with the help of students, faculty, and staff. As a result, you will leave today as part of the largest graduating class in more than a decade. I could not think of better ambassadors to be sending forth to represent City Colleges and, more importantly, your families and your city. So today, congratulations and thank you.
From Malcolm X College, Ms. Khadija Johnson. From Kennedy King College, Ms. Miosha Thomas. From Wilbur Wright College, Mr. Paul Ray Matias. From Harry S. Truman College, Ms. Hanna Jakubikova. From Olive-Harvey College, Mr. Dwight Dawson. From Richard J. Daley College, Mr. Jose Gomez. From Harold Washington College, Mr. Timothy Bradford. It is my honor and distinct pleasure to present the valedictorians of the City Colleges of Chicago, class of 2012. Congratulations, you may be seated. Our student speaker this evening is Ms. Miosha Thomas, valedictorian at Kennedy King College. Miosha graduates this evening with an Associate of Applied Science degree with a focus on early childhood education. Miosha will transfer to National Louis University this fall to continue work towards a bachelor's degree in early childhood education and a Type 04 certification. Please welcome to the podium Ms. Miosha Thomas.
KKC. Thank you, Provost. Success is determined by those who did what they did not previously know they could do. If we all think back to the start of our educational journey, many of us, including myself, did not think we would be sitting here today. I am glad that we were wrong. I now stand before you, a single mother of two and a graduate. A disabled veteran and a graduate. Born and raised on the south side of Chicago in Inglewood, and a graduate. College has afforded us many new experiences, new skills, new knowledge, new friendships, and new opportunities. This journey has been very liberating. We stepped outside what was familiar, we let go of excuses, and we shattered assumptions. either within ourselves or from others. We grew, we improved, and we achieved. It is outside the shadows of our comfort zone where we shine the brightest. We have elevated ourselves beyond many challenges. However, when we rise, we then have a responsibility to lift others. We did not get to this accomplishment alone in our lives. Family, friends, faculty, and faith all guided us here. We are not only changing our lives, but the lives of our families and our communities. Our success is everyone's success. So we now have two obligations, one to give back and one to give forward. Everything worthwhile requires time, dedication, and sacrifice. Graduation is a culmination of our fortitude, our courage to discover how much more we could be, and our ability to reach towards a vision that we could not yet touch. The road to this day has not been easy. Let me say that again. The road to this day has not been easy. It had many peaks and valleys, roadblocks and sharp turns, but we transcended all obstacles. And this road we have traveled has made all the difference. We believed that we could be better than what we once were. We stayed the course and we followed it to the end. However, the end is just the beginning. Let this not be our last graduation. Let this not be the end of our educational successes, but instead, one of many. Today proves that we are not only able to do what we have already done, but what we have yet to do. Our capacity for learning and self-improvement has no limit. Betsy Coleman stated once that the sky is not the limit, it's only the beginning. I agree. We are all amazingly able and equipped with the tools needed to accomplish our goals and to pursue our dreams. Remember, the sky is not the limit. So in the words of Zora Neale Hurston, jump towards the sun. You may not land on it, but your feet will have left the ground. Congratulations, class of 2012.
And now, it is my privilege to introduce our commencement speaker. Rahm Emanuel was sworn in as Chicago's 55th mayor 1 year ago this week. A native of our city, Mayor Emanuel previously served as a senior advisor for policy and strategy to President Bill Clinton. He went on to represent the north side of Chicago in Congress for 6 years and was elected to serve as House Democratic Caucus Chair, the fourth highest position in Democratic leadership. President Obama asked him to serve as the White House Chief of Staff beginning in January 2009. During his tenure, he helped orchestrate the passage of key milestones such as the Economic Recovery Act, Wall Street reform, and healthcare reform, increasing access and decreasing costs for millions of Americans. As mayor, he has launched major initiatives to create jobs, rebuild our infrastructure, and boost educational opportunities for all of Chicagoans. He is the driving force behind City Colleges of Chicago's College to Careers initiative to increase job opportunities in high-paying, high-growth careers for our students. It is now my pleasure to ask my boss and your champion, Mayor Rahm Emanuel, to join me at the podium. Before you address the crowd, Mr. Mayor, we have something for you. For your leadership on College to Careers and your commitment to our students' success, we want to award you this honorary Associates in Applied Science today. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that honorary degree. Thank you, Cheryl, for your leadership. To Chancellor Hyman, President of the City Colleges, members of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, distinguished guests, family, friends, and to the graduates of 2012, on behalf of the City of Chicago, congratulations. I cannot think of a greater honor to address this class on my one-year anniversary, the largest graduating class in over a decade from our community colleges. Now, before I go on, because if I didn't do this, I know I'd get in trouble at home. To all the mothers, both here and out there, happy Mother's Day this weekend. And then to all the husbands and partners, you better go get that gift if you forgot it. You're excused. Get out of here. Hurry up. Hustle. Now look, I really do also want to say one thing. While this is your honor and your recognition, because you've persevered. As your own classmate said, you did not get here alone. You got here because of your family. They stood by you. While you did the studying, they did the sweating. So let's give the family members who have stood by you a hand. Because this day belongs to you as well. Now, I also want to say something, because at the end of the month, we have Memorial Day. And I saw a number of people, quite a large number, in fact, your own classmate who just spoke here, what I call the true 1%, the people that volunteer for the armed services, the people that have represented their country and served and taken the values. Give them a hand as we come up to Memorial Day. Now, the truth is, I can say this as somebody who went to undergrad, time out to work, then went back to graduate school. That first 3 months of graduate school were some of the most difficult times of my life, getting back into the rhythm of studying. So to all of you who have shown perseverance, who have shown purpose, who have shown the commitment, I want to take my hats off for you. And I want to tell you how proud I am of what you've accomplished. Now, commencement is a beginning. So much as today marks the end of some challenging journey, it's the beginning of another. The journey to find a job that provides you with a satisfaction and good standard of living, and it will also be challenging. But as one, you should begin because of this degree and because of the skills and the values that took you to this point. You should begin with confidence and excitement. The quality of commitment, the principle of perseverance brought you to this day. And I think that it is no doubt as seen by your own classmate, somebody who is a veteran, somebody who is a mother of two, somebody who comes from Chicago's neighborhood of Englewood, who have brought her today, and she did not end today. She is going on in early childhood education to National Lewis to pursue a bachelor's degree in early childhood education. And she will draw upon the same sense of perseverance, the same sense of purpose that got her to this milestone will take her to the next. And I say this also while this is a milestone, and I want you to savor this for how important this is. The truth is, what defines your success will not be this moment, this milestone, this day of what recognizes all that you've accomplished. It is how you handle adversity that defines who you are. It is that sense when you are set back, when you fall, when you fail, how you pick yourself up that determines how you're going to be a success in life. There's no doubt you have the qualities for success because we're noting them with this day of graduation. But it is through this point. You didn't have a straight path. It had a lot of curves. It had a lot of turns. It had some more valleys than peaks. And when you hit those valleys, how you got yourself up. How you picked yourself. You go ahead. I'll take that. And it's true for everybody that's out here, your family members and friends, as much as for yourself and your fellow classmates. How you handle that adversity, how you handle that setback that defined who you are to achieve this day and why it has such meaning. I've had that in my own experience, both professionally and personally. When I was 17, I'd cut my finger working in Arby's, severely enough that I had 5 blood infections, 2 bone infections, gangrene. Being a doctor's son, I obviously didn't take care of it. That's right, it's not the smartest thing to do, being a doctor's son. And I ended up in the hospital for 7 weeks. For the first 48 hours, touch and go. I had 3 roommates through those 7 weeks die. I came out of that experience knowing more about what I wanted out of life and what I needed to achieve than I went going through it. And it was that sense of picking yourself up from what was a near, and I literally mean life or death experience, that I learned more about life and what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do than the milestone, because it happened near my high school graduation, than that graduation day. So how you handle adversity will determine your character and the road forward. It was also true professionally. In the first 6 months when I was working for President Clinton, my whole life I wanted to be in that White House. I would have served drinks as a bartender if that's what it took me to get there. And in 6 months, I nearly lost it. As I said, they put me in another office with a play school phone I couldn't dial out. I picked myself up, helped the president pass me all his major initiatives in the latter half of his first term, and in that moment where I thought everything I had tried to do professionally was going to slip away from me, I learned more about who I was, what drove me, what I wanted to do in life, and why I was in public service than anything else to that point. So my whole lesson here to you is, and again, I want you to appreciate this milestone. It is worthy of its recognition, the congratulation that comes with it. But going forward, if I had one lesson for you, it is the adversity, the sense of setbacks, the sense of failures, the sense of the roads and many turns it will take, that you will learn more and gain more from that experience than everything else you've learned in class. Now look, I have a theory, and I'm proud of what we're doing with our community colleges, because I think we are turning around our system, and as I just was talking to your chancellor, not only is this the largest class in over a decade, we increased our graduation rates in 1 year by 3%. We are focusing on our college to career programs in healthcare, transportation, professional service, hospitality, IT, and advanced manufacturing. So industries know going forward that Chicago has a workforce fully trained, fully ready to go. Never bet against the people of Chicago. Never bet against them in their education. Many of you will go on to a 4-year institution. Some will go on to a job. Now, I believe in our community colleges. We are leading the country with the modernization of our community colleges system. For too long, we're sitting on the sidelines of the road. We always talked about our 4-year institutions. We talked about our graduate institutions. I want the future employers that are coming here, expanding here, to see the community college as part of their workforce, part of the people that they can come hire, part of the people that they see for the skills of tomorrow. As your chancellor noted, 3/4 of all jobs in the future are going to require a post-high school education. Now, at the turn of the century, over 100 years ago, a high school education guaranteed you a middle-class life. Coming out of World War II, we have GI Bill, which was for our community colleges, and we skilled up and we led the world. We have great 4-year institutions. We have great graduate schools here and around the area. I want the rest of the country and all the employers to know we got great community colleges with great kids who are ready to go to work. And the community colleges for too long have been sitting on the sidelines when they're key to creating the economy and the jobs of tomorrow, which is why we're into the modernization of the college to career program. So today I'm announcing a $2 million fund as a startup. You hire one of our community college kids, we'll pay their stipend for the first 4 weeks because we're going to double down on the kids of the community colleges system. Our kids, we're ready to go to work. You got the skills of tomorrow. You got the skills that are going to fill the companies of tomorrow, whether they're in hospitality, whether they are in the healthcare field, the growth fields of Chicago. I want people to see the kids of our community colleges. We're going to start a fund, as I just said, for $2 million. You hire them the first 4 weeks, they're on us because I know they're hardworking. They're skilled ready, they're committed, they've shown what it takes to win a job, to win that future. And that future is not just yours. It's the future of your family, it's the future of this city, because with our schools, whether they're Booth Graduate School at University of Chicago, whether they're Kellogg at Northwestern, whether they're DePaul, Loyola, University of Wisconsin, University of Michigan, I want them to know when they come to the city of Chicago and open up a company, open up a factory, there in those futures are Kennedy King graduates. In their future, it's the kids of Harry S. Truman. And their future is Wright College, Olive-Harvey. Those are the kids of the future of the city of Chicago. Did I leave anybody out? I've been looking all, Malcolm X. I was getting into it, guys. You got to give me some break, man. This has been a long Saturday, a long week. So to the college and career, to all our children, to all the families, to all the mothers, to all the family members, I am proud to be your commencement speaker. I'm most proud to be your mayor because I see a city on the move. I see a city when I look out to the eyes here, as I saw the kids on the south side in Washington Park today, welcoming kids from Serbia playing basketball. I see the promise of tomorrow. I see the excitement, the hope, and the capacity. I am proud of what you've accomplished. I'm most proud of what lies ahead of you and being your partner in that future. Thank you, God bless you, and congratulations.
And now, graduates, the moment you and your families have been all waiting for. The awarding of the diplomas.
We will now present candidates from Malcolm X College, established in 1911. Beginning with 2012 Malcolm X College valedictorian, Khadijah Johnson. Chanel Whiteside. Letitia Pike.
Wait. Now.
Tamisha Carroll. Tracy Jackson. Crystal Miles. Lakeisha Terry. Trivia Sumters. Imani Wilson. Mashana Curry. Alexandria Marks. Deborah Sawyer. Diana Brentuyo. Luis Palayo. Yvette Battles. Olayinka Olawale. Denise Miles. Antiona Olade. Vanessa Kirkwood. Cortina Westmoreland. Tuchukwu Egujibi. Sojourn Pettigrew. Rosa Sanchez, Marcia Earl, Jean Marie Harris, Tanisha Griffin, Joanna Heyman, Teresa Hall, Florence Lynette Sconyors, Roshana Brown Starks, Gayinga Washington, Otoya Troy Brewster, Tabitha Nash, Dominique Harris, Amira Williams, Ray Paggia, Regina Washington, Omatayo Akinpalu, Abidemi Glover, Fatima Odafen, Marsha Brooks, Tarsha Hatchett, Fatima Bayali, Harriet Hill, Kelly Smith, Omalara Billingsley, Chanel Cooper, Babatunde Ali, Roberta Henderson, Jalila Rashid, Precious Irique, Janae Jones, Beverly Wilson, Eva Rodriguez, Danielle Smith, Marciela Contreras, Raheem Mayer Yehuda, Jessica Hendricks, Laura Castillo, Angelina Swetland, Sarisa Tello, Francine Davis, Molly Calhoun, Tawana Price, Lynetta Mason, Tashka Daniels, Akila Mohammed, Malaya Crawford, Kina Stewart, Grace Okibu, Leticia Macias, Martine Macias, Tiana Hampton, Adrian Mobley, Thelma Tolentino, Deanna Peters, Latrice Jones, Poonam Patel, Akusha Morgan, Megan Carr, Precious Harris, Dominique Michelle, Frederica Buckner, Arla Phillips, Wanda Blissett, Francesca Panaki, Lakeisha Roan, Jaleesa Brown, Brenda L. Beltran, Ariel Kufi, Tamika Johnson, Brittany Corner, Sharice Brown, Cheryl Wiggins, Paris Warren, Osa Iradia, Anjali Perry, Tawana Taylor, Jakisha Harris, Selena Barnes, Jasmine Rogers, Kirsty Warren, Asimta Hardy, Akiri Atute, Ori Durr, Shakita Newson, Portia David, Shamika Dunlap, Dorothy J. Goins, Nalali Saldo, Vivia Moon, Dante Williams, Alan D. Greggs, Elza Ayala, Ryan Fackison, Daryl Trailer, Carlos J. Romiaro, Angelica Atkins, Serena Harris, Kamaruddin Ayola, Eodiji Shipotan, Nyeka Ibeki, Chris Madu, Michael Williams, Katrina Davenport, Tanya Taylor, Catalina Jordan, Maria Vela, Dina Viramontes, Antonique Fitz, Taryn Walker, Kenya T. Whitehead, Melissa Broomy, Elaine Murphy Bennett, Kathy Vega, Sydney C. Taylor III, Alicia Hillard DeLone, Susanna Thomas, Rakita Cranberry, Ravin Thomas, Yvonne Newson, Ariel Williams, Latronda Ellis, Lanisha Miles, Sheila Frazier, Sierra Smith, Fiona Borders, Vanessa Horden, Alonza Thornton, Dina Townsend, Kyle Moore, Sherman Roberts, Rebecca Murray, Janelli N. Nieves, Taryn Wilson, Elise Bowers, Miosha Maxwell, Letitia Henderson, Jerwan Boldine, Audrey Jones Adair, Cesare Whitfield, Latoya Randall, Theodora Peoples, Stephanie Thomas, Octavia Yates, Carl King, Maribel Delgado Walls, Kanitha Shoulder, Rhonda Eudora Lake, Rashonda Bell, Denise Hudson Davis, Jasmine Skorupa, Tashi Poplis, Raquel Curry, Atia Ashley Wilson, Keisha Purnell, Alicia Parnell, Noraida Perez, Abhilash Shah, Ebony Westbrooks, Veronica Johnson, Robbie Brown, Sarah Hussein, Monica Thomas, Shanette Phipps, Crystal Bland, Michael Betts, Sydney Jordan, Analig Bali, Anthony Owens, Ernest Hearns, Gregory Rogers, Jamisha Steverson, Kanisha M. Devers, Leslie Perkins, Martinique Powell, Carol Young, Shanice Fisher, Monica Denise Saunders, Erica McClendon, Lorena Smith, sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Michelle McQuarton, Josue Mejia, Julius Shellip, Tanyetta Hooks, Yuthi Kebede, Kima Lawrence, Tequila Lawrence, Lizette Lozano, Killiam Plunge, Sherlonda Foy, Verita Williams, Sharice L. Thomas, Camilla Anderson, Jinwon Kim, Janet LaFranco, Elizabeth Sanchez, Sabrina Colonay Smith, Estela Blanca Garcia, Tamara Duncan, Michelle Drink, Edvise Pepe, Robert Shaw, Ololade Alibalagun, Lawrence Danqua, Jacqueline Davis, Erica Briscoe, Tiara Harper, John Walker, Patricia Reed Harp, Maria Sepulveda, Akhtar Patel, Omalola Animashan, Hendi Obasa. Kahinde Kahinde. Oluwakemi Abios. Kafilat Ilori. Latanya Dunn. Arvette Brown. Mojasola Akinfe. Jamila Plez. Shakia Johnson. Marquita Johnson. LaShawn Pierce.
Last one.
Carlos T. Wilson.
President Esther, please come forward. We will now present candidates from Kennedy King College. Established in 1934. Beginning with 2012 Kennedy King Valedictorian, Miosha Thomas. Alma Murillo. Michael Alexander Sr. Luciana Barnes. Joanne Bailey. Ivy Akpotu. Anita Bonds. Jacqueline Brooks. Latanya Brown. Roger Boyd. Ashley Turner. Dwayne Hightower. Danielle Claxton. Dan Brown. Julius Ashley. Malachi Joel Zemariah Gibson. Quincy Augustus. Angelica Anderson. Julia Luke. Charmaine Allen. Ashley Allen. Celine Ba. Nikita Bailey. Vanessa Baker. Dion Bass. Kilrome Bell. Joangela Benford. Cherie Bennett. Francesca Bertha. Valerie Berry Collins. Candace Sophia Beverly. Tramia Bishop. Erica Blackman. Kathy Bledsoe. Marilyn W. Carter. Catherine Carter. Letitia Bolden. Camilla R. Boxley. Latrice Boyd. Pierre Boykin. Lamont Branch. Donisha Brewer. Yvette Bridgman. Dominique Brown. Latasha Price. Romisa Brown. Felicia Brown. Zakia Brown. Corey Brookins. Michael Bullard. Latoya Brown. Barbara Brooks. Daisha Bush. Jaleesa Campbell. Brianna Cook. Latoya Thomas. Janine Edwards. Nicholas Carter. Dawn Centeno. William Champion. Vicki Chester. Ramonia Clark. Christopher Cobb. Alexis Kogar. Charles Lavelle Coleman. Trina Coleman. Melissa Coleman. Darlene Michelle Cook. Mark Cross. Jasmine Cochran. Latrice Kroon. Therese Curtis. Dale Daniels. Willie Dunn. Marcus Emanuel Delaney Jr. Twyla M. Deere. Tamala Reed. Melvin Rader Hayes. Olawunli Awida. Anessa Davenport. Tanisha Daniels Bond. Kiana L. Davis. Renee C. Davis. Steve Davis. Vicky Daguerre Kaufman. Parrish Doss. Brenda Day Ford. Alberta Donaldson. Lori Dunlap. Karen Dixon. Kashundra Dixon. Diane Doyle. Brian Drummond. Ivy Dagan. Candace J. Black. Yvonne L. Lynn. La Paris Romance Ellis. Darletha Gamble. Daryl Edwards. Sybil Edwards McGill. Jerice Antoinette Edwards. Monique Evans Washington. Erin Don Edwards. Joyetta Elias. Rosanna B. Fulth. Tricia Fahey. Gerald L. Frazier Jr. Angela Fields. LaQuanda Renee Fredericks. Miguel Frost. Gloria Gray. Shalisa Gilmer. Ravinia Gant Fletcher. Latrondra L. Goodwin. Nora Gales. Belinda Griffin. Portia Gillian. Mikhail Gray. Mabel Goodman. Ashley Griffin. Nativia Green. Vershonda Green. Gracinda Griffin Carvin. Aisha Shaw. Sierra Hall. Erica Hamilton. Tamar Hamilton. Chanel Gregory. Urbanique Gordon. Donald Hankerson. Benita Hardy. Tiffany Harrell. Shudeen Harriott. Harold Harris. Latiana M. Harris. Dejana Harris. Georgia S. Harris Gill. Michelle Henderson Bonaparte. Simeon Henderson. Jacqueline Hicks. Paris Haynes. Isabelita Hernandez. Tynesha Herod. Elizabeth Holden. Derek Love. Linda Renee Holloway. Damian Howard. Roosevelt Hubbard. Tatiana Hughes. David Ingram. Mrs. Mercy Inyang. Ernest Ivy. Kajarian Jones. Artnez Jenkins. Tabitha Jackson. Robert L. Jacobs. Romatu Jones. Stuart Johnson. Angela Joseph. Monica Jackson. Nicole Latrice Jennings. Jermaine J. Johnson. Kimberly Johnson. Stacy Jackson. Marie Jackson. Shanetta Johnson. Floyd Johnson. Latoya Johnson. Laverne Johnson. Shakira Kuti. David Jolly. Ishmael Kome. Maria Kimmons. Makia Knighton. Foley Kolihuan. Paris Leachman. Dolores Leonard. Jennifer Lewis, Kamisha Lewis, Jennifer Kolecki, Nakia Lewis, Nikita Lewis, Shanita Lewis, Antonio Lightfoot, Tiffany Lewis, Ashley Lindsay, Stacy Lindsay, Jabori Littleton, Roy Logan, Levon Morgan, Aja Loveloy, Andrew Love, Maxine Lovelace, Itara Lyles, Catrice Marshall, Elizabeth Martinez, Bridget Mason, Aikita Jackson, Jerisha Moon, Kyle McGee, Keisha McLean, Wanisa McWillis, Kimberly Members, Dorothea Shawan Medley, Serena Miller, Alexander Alvarado, Jessica Moore, Ashley Nicole Morrison, Latoya Moore, Kieta Mosley, Whitney Mosley, Dotafian Murray, Shauna Murray, Candace Murray, Gloria Neal, Danielle Nesbitt, Tremaine Nash, Anita O. Ogobo, Lawrence Oliver, Laki Osiomita Sr., Jennifer Osei, Karen Nichols, Milka Overton, Rashonda Parker, Linda Perro, Sheila Parrish, Dominique Perkins, Barbara Y. Petty, Ernestine Plant, Queen Esther Powell, Tanana Potts, Joseph Pierce, Chanel Pryor, Kanisha Latch Parker, Kimoni Peels, Malcolm Rashad, Christopher Raven, Barbara Red, Renita Richard, Sandra Rivera, Dana Roberts, Leonel Rodriguez, Juan C. Ramos, Lorraine Y. Ross, Charlene Smith, Julia Sellers, Philip Smith, Curtis Strong Sr., Sharda Stewart, Doria J. Scott, Tarita Skurlock, Tashiana Smith, Sharday Smith, Angelique Sunshine Smith, Darlene Scott, Karen Schuler, Christopher Shumate, Shaniva Sims, Christina Sims, Yvette Spites, Paziza Stapleton, Nathaniel Sneed, Tiffany Thomas, Melissa Thomas, Celeste Thornton, Marvell Thompson, Javon Tribbett, Gilda S. Thomas, Alexis Todd, Antoine Turo, Sullivan Talley, Janelle Tyler, Nicole Thurmond, Tarika Thomas, Tia Tiny, Terrence Troll, Katrina Preston Wadlington, Dion Walker, Arnisha Seffold, Tasha Ward, Jameer Wakefield, Warfield, Carol Washington, Tiffany Welch, Andre Williams, Andrea Williams, Ashley Williams, Julius Williams, Brenda L. Williams, Bridget Williams, Regina Williams, Marnie Winston, Rosa Williams Rios, Tangi Woodson, Rhea Woods, Monica Duro, Sharon Samuels, Shavonna White, Juanita Wilburn, Monique Williams Thurmond, Kiera Williams, Lakeisha Wilson, Jasmine White, Terilyn Woods, Donna Woods, Deanna Scoffey, Keishana Ware, Dolores Winters, Loretta Young, Nissian Travis, Celia Flores, Shakita Davis,
Established in 1934, beginning with 2012 Wilbur Wright College valedictorian, Paul Raymatias. Ready? Okay. Liliana Jasmine Lopez. Eva Young. Teresa Alida, Laura Diaz, Guadalupe Maya, Jason Fadzijuski, Latoya Haggett, Vanessa M. Soto, Bridget Bazin, Rocio Morales, Lakuvu Morph, Erica Irby, Caricia Gunn, Anthony Ferrer, Giovanna Zuniga, Shakikwa Campbell, Chandra Carnasquillo, Muntaya Alalindi, Najat Brika Briku, Nawal Bilal, Michael Krieger, Tony Romero, Alyssa Silva, Trong Lee, Pung Nguyen, Deshuza Nuvaro, Leilani Ann Capuno, Tristiane Kahlo, Alma D. Gonzalez, Adalise Villa, Francisco Flecha, Jonathan Galingen, Vanessa Caicedo, Ariel Nixon, Jasmine DeVries, Ruben Caballos, Ludmila Kolarikova, Arnulfo Arivalo, Rolando Rivas, Nicholas Byroon, Jerome Abbott, LaShonda Stevens, Susana Ramirez, Michael Suyado, Joida Adorno, Janae Butler, Sheena Pope, Valerie Lazo, Jennifer M. Stamper, Kareem Escobar, Stephanie Roman, Marilis Ramos, Daimaru Diaz, Yesenia Gutierrez, Percy Poise, Hortensia Castaneda, Suzanne Relampagos, Emily Santiago, Nicholas Alvarillo, Margarita Rios, Genevieve Gauthier, Christina Parks, Leonard Kaskin, Pablo A. Salinas, Jessica Marie Salgado, Fatima Valles, Antoinette Ferrandez, Nancy Hernandez, Elzbieta Droizd, Katarzyna Okularczyk, Olga Worzbicki, Ashley Toledo, Maria Morales, Kimberly L. Parks, Annette Stosak, Hamancia Aviles, Duvi Lacona. Chantel Carroll. Island Bonner. Cesar Reyes. Ann Esposito. Sadare Hyman. Rachel Lundeen. Ashley Rouse. Shirley Q. Adair. Tabuzde Ujakatan. Wella M. Davis Jr. Kezia Nitipudi. Ambidisha Baroud. Michael Tremp. Dante Zavala Franco. Felicia Fields. Veronica Chalamillo. Krista Cash. Jacqueline Perez. Wendy Lopez. Susan Diaz Wedge. John Trajano. Ashley Papek. Matthew Honecker. Angela Shupansky. Greg Janowski. Andre Dodenko. Janelle Martinez. Jimmy Crespo. Brittany Pickens Dawson. Joshua Anthony Cruz. Christiana Cruz. Nancy Gonzalez. Rocio Nava. Catherine Beltran. Carol Valdez. Alexandra Romero. Olivia Pantoya. Thomas Shahi. Kathleen Matichuk. Jesus Enriquez. Jeanette Maldonado. Joy Powell. Anita Voigan. Hakwan O. Ricky Spain. Amber Bartley. Elliot Gaar. Richard Kowalski. Brandon Hudson Person. Barbara Sanowska. Tiffany Vanderbilt. Rhonda Hudgens. David Flores. Fernando Romero. Danielle Uribe. Jason Laraco. Eric Montanez. Nicholas Arlo. Mary Jones. Teresa Silva. Marisol Madrid. Elson Zamaran. Carlos Bravo. Viridona Ruiz. Kamela Babinska. Justina Vladarska. Simon Bodarchek. Brian Cook. Letitia Paras. Cynthia L. Lee. Nancy Perez. Dinafolis Galvan. Melissa Muhammad. Courtney Jenkins. Miguel Sotelo. Khadija Altelo. Veronica Moriano. Ruby Ortiz. Suzette Knight. Safa Samhan. Ansam Hussein. Jesse Villegas. Maria de Jesus Delgado. Darian Brown. Javier Robles. Ruth Robles. Robert Dixon. Vanessa Williams. Adrielle Medina. Hassan Obdel Atif. Kelvin Quiles. Lisa Boguse. Brenda Nava. Ingrid Delgado. Angelique Peña. Cecilia Castillo. Maria Vic Padilla. Rochelle Ho. Melena Bogosh. Violetta Kosakowska. Suzanne Bergman. Maria Z. Sheikh. Christina Flores. David Luis Stenson. Jordan Rodriguez. Sherman Haynes. Nadia Monique Johnson. Robin Moore. Willie Briscoe Jr. Alan Avitia. Mongtu Nguyen. Kenza Iqbal. Jeremiah Moran. Sonia Wallace. Jose Herrera. Sonia Louisa. Raymond S. Raimundi. Yesenia Salgado. Jamie Sanchez. Carolina Lubneska. Ross Zurkowski. David Mendiola. Sony Corites. Megan Koss. Mariandre Costa. Grace Wasik. Rayrex Villaseñor. Asaniye Hatepaglu. Ewell Adam. Mia Jessica Cornelis. Barbara Ruffin. Carla Suarez. Justina Yenny Martalogo. William Mironiak. Lonnie Baines. Tiana Johnson. Brittany Armstrong.
President Romali, please come forward. We will now present candidates from Harry S. Truman College. Established in 1956. Beginning with 2012 Harry S. Truman College valedictorian, Hannah Jakubikova. Esmeralda Rodriguez. Catalina Vlamakis. Ala Wasfi. Jehan Paula Valencia. Candice Cole. John Estes. Ramon Gonzalez. Maria Morales, Libohan Mashilo, Sergio Carteño, Carlos Ramirez, Natasha Porter, Joshua Powell, Viridiana Jacobo, Prelly G. Cummings, Eswin Giron, Miguel Trejo, Sherry Moore, Leona Brown, Joseph Alston, Marie Petroni Velasquez, Claudia Rosales, Beatrice Frosto, Fiona Maloli, Josiane Basia, Pastora Rodriguez, Nancy Rodriguez, Rajdija Jakupovich, Leticia Dominguez, Teresa Caballero, Nicole McNeil, Kimishon Liggett, Wendy Nito, Oksana Palatanska, George C. Burka, Nazmim Sultana, Jennifer Van Bynen, Maria Ciota, Bianca Solorio, Alina Rodriguez, Barbara Daley, Gabrielle Aguilar, Yolanta Bachkovska, Maritza Carreno, Mallory Blackburn, Dorothy Osbey, Monique Fields, Eric Eisner, Azadeh Muklesi, Gina Sumampo, Anna Roman, Aileen Cunningham, Trang Nguyen, Jason Lee, Grace Kim, Marian Moy, Yana Koroshaviseva, Jennifer Wilhite, Stephanie Young, Melissa Brand, Frank Serrano, Cynthia Gonzalez, Sandra Coral, Sarah McLean, Catherine Tremblow, Zoe Maloku, Crystal Banks, Magdalena Dobrosh, Alexandra Sims, Deanna Pineda, Srija Basnet, Bikram Wintrong, Juan Nguyen, Saul Perez, Timothy Kwong, Andrew Diaz, Kimya Hendricks, William Vandervoort, Montina McCord, Darling Amu, Titidleo Abagunde, Temeteu Kafisonho, Medina Saliu, Raul Donald Aguilar II, Andre Dorsey, William Femier, Akut Dahal, Taye Lema, Ericol Marisol Henriksen, Joseph Musco, Jean-Claude Marché, Paula Sanchez, Jesus Rogel, LaMonica Winbush, Basirat Agbabiaka, Grace Ever Huelar, Janelle Concepcion, Marikar Yamzan, Princess Levada, Robert Valverde, Trincy Puthinpur Rakal, Christina Hernandez, Hanifa Berserovich, Sabina Spahia, Rasima Sehik, Trina Sanford, Maria Miodorgovich, Mary Luz Toledo Trevino, Dennis Cisneros, Monica Wers, Shanella Brown, Megan Davis, Lilia Chuchurova, Farid Sanadia, Christopher Schreiner, Erkan Une, Katrezina Vaklovic, Lilian Pisuti, Nico Dingo, Paulina Guerrier, Natasha Gallimore, Rilwan Oletunji, Chris Rojas, Olubusola Joel Tyro, Mario Fierro, Caitlin McCarthy, Bruce Calkins, Christine Kegney, Sodat Mohammed, Miteko Deselny, Flora Thian, Bernicia Strickland, Shinaso Wosu, Oyaboy Oyagunle, Akinsehinde Dada, Anna Lifson, Rosina Main, Manuel Menez, Rahul Ipina, Rufus Wood, Numaha Jean Numaha, David Hamer, Jessica Washington, Olusie Okonlolu, Uwela Ediagabonya, Onyinye Osedebi, Eunice Piedro Ita, Myrna Hardinez, Tomomi Sasabuchi, Maria Olga Bayova, Tasha Dix, Kimberly Mounsey, Irina Salazar, Michelle Lozoya, Elizabeth Garcia, Melissa Rose, Marike Monis, Ann Causey, Richard Lazarus Naraguyo, Stephen Ogbome, Paul Loretto, Fang Roan, Frank Garcia, Abigail Rabaka, Bushra Boots, Sue Lynn, Joseph T. Joseph. Christine Stamatikos. Mark Kevin Arguson. Bisrat Muskun. Professor Bunkern. Yelena Simic. Svetlana Dregovich. Mia Dizdardarovich. Nilda Pop. Sentoshkaria. Mohit George. Gian Diongle. Juan Crisologo. Margaret Sayafia. Diane Genos. Meseret Simat. Feza Ishak. Fatuma Rael. Kawal Arshad. Paulina Shardovska. Laura Bork. Heather Guyton. Saida Akhtar. Vanessa Leon. Sarah McCarthy. Michael Given. Diana Santos Balan. Renata Calderon. Amy Robinson. Rebecca Olowu. Dionsala Amegnoa. Evelyn Perez. Alyssa Tenorio. Macalyn Cheche. Leslie Marufo. Tekalgan Voldemichael. Jenny Pacheco. Sing Yitan. Kingsley Ubavik. Shazar Jordan. Ian Gatton. Nicholas Tidd. Rakia Smith Alford. Adam Gordon. Nicholas Tidd. Yasar Bilal. Damaris Flores. Sharon Blackwell. Claudia Chirinos. Monique Norton. Joshua Santana. Tomas Cheblaco. Adesua Otabo. Saramit Solomon. Viorel Domeshnianu. Jordan Metzger. Olamide Ogunsanya. Aaron Helfer. Mary Olarinde. Nefertiti Abdul Malik.
President Follins, please come forward. We will now present candidates from Olive-Harvey College, established in 1956. Beginning with the 2012 Olive-Harvey College Valedictorian, Dwight Dawson. Stephanie Canada. LaShonda Worthy. Deborah Williams. Marisha Nikki Keeley. Tracy Brandt Lee. Charlena Hollingsworth. Patrice Perry. Keisha Grevin. Cynthia Fergusona. Miriam Gomez. Cherie Sessions. Marie Fairfax. John Stallworth. Carlisha Simmons. Crystal McCain. Echo Bland. Charisma Ellis. Brenda LaShunte Bradford. Rosemarie Quinta. Camille West. Anthony Allen. Robin Moore. Vicki Bradford. Melanie Wright. Nicole Benjamin. Michael Lewis. Maya Coney. Carmita Latia Meeks. Karim Parks. Ernest C. Harris IV. Shari Drinkwater. Stephanie Hemphill. Fatea Taylor. Earl Shamuzum. Monica Tyrer. Christina Jones. Sophia and Laura Neal. Kimberly Forbes. Venetia McCall. Mary Brown. Chianti Rogers. LaShonda Jones. Ikea Berger. Kyla Brown. Towanda White. Tiffany McClellan. Tiara Reed. Angel Alexander. Sydney Stover. Jasmine Connor. Danielle Mitchell. L'Oreal Lucas. Dernice Goodwin. Angela Merrill. Cosette Griffin. Jacqueline Lewis. Ravinia Collins. Nazarene Austin. Ruth Fawili. Willie B. Parks. Jennifer Lynn Cross. Andriana Valdez. Latiana Cheers. Shasunda Adams Hood. Alexandria Murrell. Stephen Willis. Erica Bailey, Bessie D. Miles, Brandy Pitts, Akila Grilly, Dariana Wilson, Stephanie Hill, Francina Creighton Elbert, Samara Atkins Rush, Enise Hulton, Edward Harper, Priscilla Ann Hollis, Sabrina Carroll, Marquita Williams, Sharon B. Jackson, Naisha Ely, Moises Siriano, Sholanda Batts, Thaddeus LaBranche, Jeffrey Henry, Peggy Davis, Rochelle Johnson-Jones, Joelle Hudson, Ashley Beck, Melissa Elizabeth Sanders, Troy Darnell Blankenship, Cynthia Denise Warren Wilson, Whitney Montgomery, Latrice Dubois Lewis, Tanae Harmon, Clyde Matthews, Patricia Mendez, Lawinda Jones, Crystal Crockett, Ashley Nicole Coleman, Loretta Taylor, Devon Bowl Dunn, Angela Maria Jones, Bahina Walton, Terrence Brunt, Sonia Hunt, Kanita Bush, Nicole Saniolo, Sela Taylor, Suzette Dawson, Lakita Spencer, Gracie Hill, Keisha Williams, Camise Ray, Nakita Cromwell, Gwendolyn Morris, Yakita Dote, Risha Jackson, Marlo Wembley, Robert Flores, Heather Thomas, Sybil Treese, Kamisha Hill, Kashana Spears, Shakita Sims, Lavon Whitlock, Samaltu Fawana, Vanessa Obie, Aisha Walker, Shamil Blair, Diamond Jackson, Cheryl Rubin, Shawnee Daniels, Letitia Robinson, Sheila Mackey, Roxanne Reed, Isaiah Morgan, Tassina Williams, Michelle Nelson, Miranda Easley, Andrew Figueroa, Laura Denley, Kenya Green, Tony Cole, Brandon Doby, Darius Matthews, Shante Marble, Natalie Lane, Angelica Jenkins, Ruth Jackson, Ilseshu Tamacha, Rhonda Roby, Mokisha Flowers, Myra Harrison, Jessica House, Candace Blair, Erica Lopez, Neisha Harris, Bianca Hawkins, DeSharon Chernot, Baten Shenendez, Angela Harrell, Tasha Watson, Darius Scott, Jonathan O'Hara, Camille Dorothy Constant, Renee Jordan, Michelle Childs, Diane Reed, Hadassah Saunders, Noelle Nicole Johnson, Tila Renee, Galisha Smith, Ahmed Koo, Kevin Sampson, Dominique Alexander, Valerie Hiller, April Morris, Brian Sims, Darius Robinson, Shaniqua Parks, Yolanda M. McCoy, Yolanda Wisby, Pamela McSweeney, Diane Burrell, Latrice James, Ora Robinson, Armand Washington, Jessica Wallace, Keisha Robinson, Regina White, Darnell Mitchell, Tanisha Peacock,
President Abar, please come forward. We will now present candidates from Richard J. Daley College. Established in 1960, beginning with 2012 Richard J. Daley College valedictorian, Jose Gomez. Barbara A. Ortega. Kira Walton. Michelle Antoinette Randall. LaDonna Hale. Bertha Sanchez. Yesenia Rodriguez, Yvonne Collins, Denise M. Soderlund, Melody Santiago, Maria Carranza, Sandra Arriaga, Jenny Miranda, Guadalupe Cato, Nima Mohamed, Osiris Dalcor, Ravine Pagis, Lysandra McKenzie, Tiana Plager, Deshawn Monique Woolfolk, Tamika Kariana Williams, Keena Brayboy, Tanya Williamson, Sharon H. Johnson, Claudia Amaya, Patricia Stevens, Aruya Claire de Guzman, Jason Capatillo, Tiana Turner, Vanessa Deanne Edwards, Tonika Cummings, Erica Berea, Alicia Escudero, Michael Peters, Tammy Dobbin, Shanice Smith, Adiesa Abel, Victoria Quinones, Lisa Maxwell, Gina Pachulis, Nadia Cruz, Hode George Adan, Angela Young, Alonzo Smith, Brian Wilkins, Kathleen Calhoun, Johnny Sparks Jr., Ronald Kimball, Martha Sandoval, Paulette Lewis, Raytrina Beeman, Carol Esquivel, Anthony Locio, Simiko Mitchell, Shaquan Gillespie, Travion Jones, Laura Marie Young, Elizabeth Jackson, Robert Korzanowski, Crystal Merchant, Latanya Thomas, Winston C. Ashford, Jr., Christina Harrison, Brandon Edward Keith, Kendra Clark, Wendy Brown, Aracia Neal, Cheryl Henderson, Xochi Ortega, Victoria Alejos, Yasmin Alexandra Rodriguez Vega, Esmeralda Cruz, Isaias Esquivel, Zena Karakoshi, Udina Floyd, Kathy Vega, Yolanda Johnson, Aisha Carney, Christy Johnson, Crystal Frazier, Chris D. Evans, Marilyn Richard, Victor Guzman, Anthony Gore, Sekinat Kurieza, Bendo Melinda Johnson, Maria Juarez Dinnery, Caprice McCarthy, Kelly Debnam, Trish Coleman, Lena Mukurusani, William Carey, Roberto Avila, Melissa Ramos, Rochelle Rich, Kimberly Beata, Ashley Moultrie, Kayana White, Eric Reyes, Alejandra Rosales, Patrick Lynch, Joshua Maestri, Christopher Lozano, Latasha Jones, Joy Funches, Lakeisha Bennett, Arisha Thornton, Marielle Virginia Marshall Williams, Cherie Gaston, Sanikia Hall, Kent Luckett, Ben Moore, Lonnie Branch, Brandon Moss, Marvin Cooks, David Wells, Burl Floyd Madden III, Daniel Christian Parker, Kenesha Green, Reggie Smith, Dondrata Hodrick, Carter Sanders, Emily Cruz, Yanette Nunez, Victor Davila, Melissa Martinez, Michelle Carr, Callie McGill, Sonia Galvez, Marlene Mendoza, Myra Dunn, Yolanda Macardo, Tasia Sire, Walisha Acklin, Laverne Williams Huth, Maricela Stevens, Elsa Viteri, Carmen Areva, Angela Bravo, Raven Thompson, Margaret Deneen, Kimberly Taylor, Cheryl Kirby, Adebeju Boate, Rhonda Crump, Debbie Garcia, Jessica Garcia, Andrew Rayborn, Shauna Gill, Lobna Rabodi, Marcus Rogers, Lauren Adams, Alexis Stanzak, Samantha Marie Batiz, Maria Rios Hernandez, Liliana Martinez, Maritza Torres, Elizabeth Solis, Tia Cherise Webb, Vernette Stallworth, Jomel Batoon, Laura Zavala, Rolandra King, Gabriela Vargas, Veronica Romero, Vincent Rutledge, Salvatore Vogu II, Mohammed Kadash, Joan Santana, Alan Toledo, Marjorie Arkea, Brenda Reyes, Alma Hernandez, Anna O'Craiglek, Carmen Ortiz, Amber Clements, Ikana Wokori, Beatrice Bravo, Maricela Perez, Jose Angel Gutierrez, Beatrice Douglas, Rodney Perot, Carlos Talapa, Jose Torres, Luis Torres, Carolina Alonso, Claudia Diaz, Judy Martinez, Guadalupe Ballesteros, Lurathia Rowland, Junawin Suazo Roas, Erica Celia Lauren, C.T.A. Bay, Jermaine Thomas, Eduardo Valderaz, William Battle, Adelsa Estrada, Cassandra Shallenkirk, Danielle Cooper, Deborah Larson, Tatiana Fleming, Araceli G. Tirala, Joseph Luna, Jose Rangel, Alejandro Ramirez, Cynthia Martinez, Jeanette Ruiz, Cesar Frank Castro, Aeneas Vivian, Dominique Alvarado, Danielle Andujar, Vanessa Esparza, Natalie Morgan, Raquel Alonso, Carrie Bayanos, Abel Diaz, Rafael Alvarez, Julio Ayala, Deanna Rogers, Linda Bayulois, Victor Perez Jr., Daniel John Bohan, Jose Lopez, Brian Sila, Andre Matheny Sr., Jakite Owens, Jacqueline Vokoskus, Cynthia Silvestri, Nikia Claiborne,
President Lackman, please step forward. We will now present candidates from the Harold Washington College, established in 1962, beginning with the 2012 Harold Washington Valedictorian, Timothy Bradford. Woo! Arturo Topete. Alejandro Hernandez. Amelia Chevalier. Donine Mintz. Deatra Barnes. Renee Smith. Ithi Martinez. Anna Kojacaro. Diego Mina. Jorge Avina. Ashante Marie Davis. Darius Prescott. Maria Torres. Barbara Johnson. Portia Harrell. Sharnice Williams. Tokita Briscoe. Rachel Black. Joy Bassett. Yadidra Sanchez. Joanne Meldrano Ball. Mariana Torres. Leanne Winfrey. Eugene Reynolds. Robert Strong. Norman Kimball Jr. Bridget Potter. Philip Agnew. Toshana Johnson. Ranisha Laster. Denise Smith. Michelle Elder. Destiny Simpson. Samantha Marinas. Eduardo Martinmenzel. Rodrigo Garcia. Luis Gutierrez. Julie Zalad. Robin Campbell. Avia Wells. Jarushina McLaughlin. Miguel DeLargo Jr. Robert Ray. Sandran Tronisha. Erdensivo Uganda Bayar. Fornantaya Etini. Teminku Tushini. Mary Jimenez, Maria Vega, Rosa Perez, Freddie Yungalimia, Mei Yin, Candace Dent, Christopher Gallardo, Brandon Lewis Nicholas White, Jetreli Zienta Cruz, Nifeyetu Diaze Denzi, Thorneto Manmoya Delardo, Dariel McGee, Luis Sanchez, Zachary Litwin, Michael Menza, Ian Afang Chawi, Julio Esperanza, Tamia Akindiel, Barshika Lyons, Kenneth Ladell, Dominion Vance, Asfolado Caradiba Bello, Carlos Trujillo, Abril de la Paz, Karina Namundomenko, Shakija Hong, Mayeo Zenmei, Danielle Flores, Edgar Alaya, Charlena Juarez, Fenintulala Aleo, Ruth Alenze, Maria Turner, Tatimiana Acosta, Phelan Harpel Marzette, Brandon Chappelle, Christiana McCall, Dominic Hardy, Edmund Whiteside, Ian Arjonano, Trayetaya Washington, Barkal Timinyu, Carnell Dobbs, Samir Matthews, Zelma Wilson, Menda Ochipirina, Rachel Serenano, Juan Barrios, Tulio Juarez, Luis Huermando, Paco Chung, Edwina Spencer, Sharon Burrell, Marcus Engelston, James L. Bartlett, Naomi Junsun, Bobby Bowman, Nehemiah Akbar, Ashim Alakim, Jose Garcia, Thomas Lopez, Mariah Salandro, Sabrina Bocari, Bernicias Valreya, John Holden, Daniel Witt, Diana DeLong, Luis Alacandra, Crystal Hernandez, Nicole Amore, Nicholas Zamafati, Danielle Caput, Sharita Dolona, Latisha Williams, Erica James, Eileen Ashton, Ashley Greenhill, Derek Hackett, Kenita Balden, Adriana Marie Lewis, Teresa Hill, Yusamaya Sos, Janet Sotolio, Maurice George, Kelsey Moore, Shirley Youngblood, Lucia Menendez, Shatana White, Yesenia Skanis, Natalia Potts, Joshua Cox, Elkane Bolarid, Elmia Persendia, Yamizaret Gumanza, Carmen Luna, Matthew White, Randall McNair, Sydney Zapida, Corbin Leaks, Sylvia Lopez Ramirez, Kanita Perkins, Charmaine Heath, Charlie Logan, Yashina Charentes, Jerome Hughes, Catherine Slimsky, Jerry Kelly, Yoko Okishimaya, Indira Caputos, Ashley Banks, Cheryl Caverts, Lotia Matthews, Dolores King, Marcus James Stephen Baker, Asia Price, Samantha Zimbombon, Intishar Omar, Brandon Keller, Crystal Wilkins, Glenda Reynolds, Kelly Harris, Jamaica Strokes, Dario Marcus, Everett Paula Yoakum Jr., Ranisha Hudson, Oscar Sandoval, Ricky Owens, Gwendolyn Smith, Stephanie Curtis, Torina McKee, Kariana Harris, Marlo Rice, Margaret Davies, Leonard Ortega, Dosha Gariba, Katrina Schroeder, Jaime Martinez, Dana Kashinida, Danielle Wikohachia, Josue Seshes, Victoria Sabon, Lakeisha Greer, Quinetta Higgins, Crystal McKenna, Kimberly Johnson, Jacqueline Flowers, Furman Villagmez, Lorian Miller, Gerardo Garcia, Kenneth Gibson, Devin White, Gloria D. Tay, Valerie Shelton, Olatwana Faroche, Victoria Bellaby, Ashley Giles, Kendriana Tishdale, Jean Frederick Creole Jr., Vanessa Martha, Deborah Williams, Stephanie Batista, Sariana Martinez, Hyman Forts, Renetta Young, Pierce Arnett, Latavina Newton, Michelle Matthews, Latasha Peterson, Ade Joke Ogan Bekon, Kennard Houston. Woo! Woo!
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2012. Chancellor Hyman, we now have reached the grand finale of this commencement ceremony, the conferring of earned degrees. Will all the candidates please stand?
By virtue of authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Community Colleges District 508, County of Cook and State of Illinois, I confer upon these candidates the respective degrees for which they are qualified with all the rights, honor, privileges, and which pertain thereto. I would also like to thank the City College's staff and faculty who all helped put this together, the Martin Luther King Prep High School Sigma Phi Drumline, and the Junior ROTC from Chicago Vocational Career Academy. Thank you to our guests. Now, graduates, may I ask you to formally move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your caps. Congratulations.